All right, I think we live. Yo,
Yeah.
what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Alex Thomas here, back with my boy Smooth J Stew.
We live, baby.
And this is episode 4 of Nerd Talk. We are 4 weeks straight doing this. I've been so
Yes,
happy that we've been
sir.
able to bring this back. It's been such a good time talking to my boy Smooth J Stew, aka Jay Stewart, on all these different topics. How you doing today?
I'm doing good, man. Just got off of work. Just got something to eat, had some dinner, spent a little time with the fam before I hopped online. But I'm excited. I'm excited to do this episode of Nerd Talk. We got a lot to talk about, guys.
Oh yeah,
It's a
and it's
jam-packed
funny.
episode.
It's funny because we had the obviously for one, Phil, he had to work,
Yeah.
so we were gonna do a spoiler review for Furious Fast Now. I was gonna call it Furious 9, Fast 9, but he ended up having to work because we was gonna bring him on and we was all gonna talk about Fast 9. We're gonna do that tomorrow instead. Just do like a special. Just a Furious, Fast and Furious 9 spoiler talking about the movie, dive deep into it, giving our thoughts on it because I love to hear John's thoughts about it. So yeah, we're gonna do that tomorrow. We're supposed to do it today, but obviously schedules got mixed up and he had to work. I mean, I know he saw it today too because it's probably been good to see him, talk to him today about it because he had a fresh perspective on it.
Yeah.
But it's all right though. But yo, we got Nate in the building.
Yo, what up, Nate?
What up, Nate? What up? But yeah, so all right. First thing I want to talk about that before I forget. Guess what I just found out just got announced at Walmart.
Yeah, hold on.
Up.
Guess what I just found out just got announced at Walmart.
Woo. All right, go ahead.
All right. Okay, there we go. All right, we was just checking the stream, make sure we was live. We was making sure we was live. But guess what I just found out that this guy announced, or I think it's already out of Walmart. I've seen people post it. Funko has just made a Turbo Man doll. An actual Turbo Man doll. Like not a Funko Pop. Not a Funko Pop. An actual 13-inch action figure of the Turbo Man doll from Jingle All the Way. I seen Wet Movie 1 has made a video about it. He bought two of them actually. Because he's obviously gonna keep one for himself. He's obviously gonna sell it for resale purposes.
Right.
I think I might have to go to Walmart tomorrow. Right when I get off work, just go straight to Walmart and see if they got them. Because I don't know if people in my area are really on the Jingle All the Way train. I don't know. But I don't know if it's limited stock. It's only at Walmart though. It's nowhere else. So
I'm sure it's limited stock.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna go there tomorrow and see if I can grab one. I think they're about $40, I think. So if it's under 50, I think I could do it. So I think I'm just gonna go get it. Because I think that will be a nice little addition to have sitting behind me. That will be awesome to have that action figure sitting behind me, even though I've already reviewed the movie, but just to have that toy would be amazing.
Sorry, I was distracted. I think I just saw what you were talking about. We have a little chat before we go live, and I think the thing that you were gonna say and the thing that I saw that I thought you were gonna say, was just confirmed.
What?
Oh no, it wasn't. It was kind of, but not really.
What was it?
It has something to do with Tobey Maguire.
Oh, don't tell me something about Spider-Man.
It's not. It just says that he will be making his return to film in general, not that movie specifically, but to film.
Oh, just say to be back in the in camera because he took a little break.
Yeah, he's been producing. He hasn't been acting, but he's been producing.
Well, he took a break in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Which I think Spider-Man really did. It did like kind of exhaust him when it comes to acting.
Took a toll on him.
Yeah, so it makes sense that he took this little break, and I think him coming back, and I think even with him, if the rumors are true that he's gonna be Spider-Man in the next Spider-Man movie, I don't think it's gonna hurt him. I think it's gonna give him more praise about it. So yeah. Nate said he would be crying a whole lot again. Just talk about him crying in all the Spider-Man movies. But so yeah, I mean, I just wanted to throw out that news that that Funko, obviously, I guess you could say it's physical media. Toys are physical media, I guess you could say. But
yeah,
we are nerds, so I figured I just wanted to bring that up because I seen Wet Movie One post a video. I'm like, he has a Turtle Man doll. Let me watch this video real quick. And he said it was at Walmart. I'm like, are you serious? I got a feeling though I'm gonna go to Walmart tomorrow and it's not gonna be there though. So
of course not.
So yeah, but that's just one little quick thing I wanted to talk about. Just want to throw that out there. Now, time to get into our actual topics, and we're gonna start off with the Smallville animated series and Supernatural. You thought Supernatural was over? Nope. They doing a prequel series, buddy. Supernatural is a very successful show. They could not, CW just couldn't take that off and not go back to it. It's impossible. They had 15 seasons, 15?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, for a show like that, to have 15 seasons, that's a lot.
Didn't they have a series finale?
Yeah, they had a series. It's
over.
And
then no, they had a series finale and then like brought it back or something like that.
I think so. I think they took a little hiatus and they brought it back, if I'm not mistaken. But it's funny that what you said. We talked about a couple of days ago that Tom Wellington, he's going to be one of the producers of the Smallville show. And he announced this, and then that Jensen Ackles announced that they're going to do a Supernatural prequel,
like literally the next day.
He announced that. But I don't think it's on them. You got to think about it. Who owns these shows? CW and Warner Brothers. So most likely they had a plan. Okay, both of these shows are not saying they in cohesive to like together when it comes to genres or whatever, but they are. I mean, so like we're gonna announce this and then we give you the announcement. You can announce this now, but I don't think it's just that the actors like, oh, I'm just about to announce it. I'm sure CW and Warner Brothers had to actually tell these actors, okay, you're good to announce this project. But I when you told me, well, you actually sent it to me on Instagram, and I was surprised. I'm like, how is this going to work? So what's the whole deal with this? And like, is it going to be connected to the original Smallville series? Are they going to start over and stuff like that? That's why I was thinking about it all in my head. And I don't think we had a lot of information about it. We just know it's just been announced. And we know that some of the main people are coming back. So what are your thoughts on this? How do you feel about both of these franchises coming back on the big screen in different ways?
It's as far as Smallville, I'm very excited. I was a big Smallville fan. Even though the last 2 seasons of Smallville weren't all that great, I'm still very excited for it. I was always a huge Smallville fan. I loved watching it every Wednesday night, and then they changed to Friday nights on season 7.
Yeah, like the last season they changed.
Yeah. And Tom Welling said they're going to try to bring as many people as they can back. Obviously some people won't be there because they caught up in some stuff, but we won't talk about that right now.
Life scenarios, man.
But as long as Tom Welling and Michael Rosenbaum are coming back, I'm good. Everybody else is bonus, but I gotta have Tom Welling and Michael Rosenbaum.
Yeah, I agree. That's what we talked about it a couple days ago, and I said as long as those two actors are coming back to play these characters, or at least in some essence. I mean, like I said, I'm sure. I think the actor who played Lex has done voiceovers, hasn't he? I know he's done some voiceover work.
He's the voice of Flash in the Justice League cartoon.
Okay, I know he's done some voiceover. I don't know about Tom Wellington. I don't know if he's actually done some voice work, but I mean, it's not hard for them. Obviously, they're just sitting in the booth reacting to lines. I mean, it's not hard to. They could film a session of a whole series within a day if they wanted to.
Yeah.
I'm excited though. I'm excited to hear about this. Like I said, it's been a long time since Smallville been shown on the screen. And I think animated does work. It's not that hard to do animation. It's not gonna be that much money, to do it as well. To give us the big special effects and stuff like that and animation, I think it's gonna be right. What do you think it's gonna be like the DC animated, or you think they're gonna go CGI with it?
I think it'll be DC animated. I think it'll be like I don't know if you've seen it, but Vixen has a cartoon on CWC, which takes place in the Arrowverse.
Okay.
So I think it'll be traditional 2D animation. Yeah.
Okay. Probably mixed in with some 3D effects, kind of like how
like cell animation. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, so I mean, I'm excited now for what for the Supernatural prequel. I've watched, like, even with Smallville, I've watched episodes. I've never watched complete seasons of these shows. You know, usually they come on like at 9 o'clock at night and they'll be on and I'll watch them, but I never watched full seasons of Supernatural. I think I probably watched like total of like 10 episodes of Supernatural, and I enjoyed what I've seen. But like, you know, Supernatural has gone big when they did a damn crossover with Scooby-Doo. So I mean, this was inevitable that they were going to do more with this show. I mean, just because it was over, that don't mean they can't go back and do more with it. Even I even felt spinoff shows got to be coming. They got to be, you know. Now, who are they going to cast to play these younger actors? Who knows? I think they're probably just going to bring Jeffrey D. Morgan back just because, shit, who cares? Because he's a big part of that show as their father. But I mean, they know this is gonna bring the viewers, so let's see what they do. You got any ending thoughts on this topic?
As far as Supernatural, I was never a huge Supernatural fan, not because I didn't like it. I just never got around to getting into it. I've seen 1 or 2 episodes and I have enjoyed them, but other than that, I don't really have much to say about Supernatural.
Right. Same here.
However, I will get into it because everybody that has seen it
has raved about it.
Yeah.
One of my favorite YouTubers, John Campy, says one of his favorite shows, and they got a complete Blu-ray box set. But guess how much it's going for?
What, $200?
Yeah, it's like $200 for it. You know, it's got every season. It's like in a big box set. And I obviously, if you buy them online, you're probably gonna add up to about $100-something if you buy every single season on Blu-ray. So. But yeah, let's go ahead and head into the chat and see what they are saying. We got Luke Ponto saying The Simpsons has twice as many seasons as Supernatural does. Yeah, but that's animation.
And The Simpsons probably should have ended like 7 years ago.
Yeah, for sure. They're literally just pumping out that show just because they can.
Yeah.
We got Nate saying WB always knows what the audience wants. #Snyderverse. Well,
you being sarcastic.
Now you trolling now because we wanted it. They didn't give it to us, so maybe they don't know.
They're giving us everything but what we want.
Exactly. We got Kylo Solo saying, I want a Smallville animated show. Well, you're getting it, buddy. We got Luke Ponto saying, I did see Fast 9 in theaters last night, and it was not very good. I think the franchise has gone way too far at this point and has taken itself way too seriously. I did upload a review earlier today. Okay, I'll check it out later. I don't think it's taking itself too seriously.
The opposite. I think it's the
opposite. I think now they're being more self-aware to what they're doing. So
they know it's ridiculous. They know it's over the top, and they're capitalizing on that.
Exactly. Obviously, like I said, I don't know. I would say spoiler. I think it was in the trailer, but Roman acknowledged that they've done some crazy things and they should not be alive. So I think they know that it's crazy. We got Nate say he had the same hair as Lex too. I don't know what he's talking about there.
Nate?
I have no idea. We got 4KD Ray in the building. What's going on, buddy? What's going on?
4K, what up, bro?
What's going on? Luke saying what's up to him. We got Tony Movie Chappie in the building. Oh, snap, the chat just jumped. Where did his thing go? There it is. Tony Movie Chappie said, just wanted to stop by and say hi to you guys. Just got my mail today, and my Zack Snyder's Justice League Blu-ray came in. I guess he mean plan on watching this tonight for the first time. That's amazing, man. You need to watch it now because by the time you ended, it would be 11 o'clock. I don't know if you are, how old you are, but if you don't want to go to bed before midnight, you need to watch it now. We got 4K saying what's up. Luke Ponto saying what's up to him as well. I think that's it on the chat. Yeah. Yes, it is. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next topic. And it's trailer galore, buddy. Trailer galore. We about to review all. It's been some hot trailers coming out this week.
Bruh.
And I think the Halloween Kills trailer got leaked first because somebody DM'd me on Instagram and showed that it was leaked first. Somebody leaked it. So obviously Universal and Miramax and whoever owns all these companies. I'm watching the trailer. It's got like 3 different companies pop up in front of the screen. Like, goddamn, how many distributed this film? Goddamn. But they had to release it. Like I said, Halloween Kills got a trailer release. Shang-Chi, a new second trailer has came out. Sing 2 got a trailer announced, and Candyman. God, I know there's probably other trailers, but these are the trailers that I was excited to see when they came out.
Yeah.
Like I said, I didn't see the ones I haven't seen. I didn't see Sing 1, but when I saw the trailer for Sing 2 in theaters, and I was very intrigued. So I might probably watch Sing 1 probably this week. Actually,
I highly recommend Sing. Actually, Nate in the chat, he recommended Sing to me. And
he probably watched it with his daughter. I know he did.
He
watched it with his kids.
But that's a great movie. That is a great movie. I want to say the standout is the hippo or the elephant. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Because she's played by Tori Kelly.
Okay.
But everybody in there is just it's a well casted animated film.
Okay.
Yeah, so you got Reese Witherspoon, you got Tori Kelly, you got Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, you got actors in there you wouldn't expect to hear.
Yeah, you got Seth MacFarlane. Everybody's in that movie.
Yeah, when you hear these anime films, you see all these actors tied to it. That's the one thing that kind of turns me off a little bit. Like, you just getting these actors because of names, like.
Yeah.
And when it comes to animated, I kind of like hearing unknown people. I don't like hearing people that I know because then I'm so distinctive with that person now. Like, I just see Matthew McConaughey when I hear his voice. It was different back then with someone like Tom Hanks because Tom Hanks was big in 1994 when he came for Toy Story, but at that time, when you hear his voice, you think he's Woody. You don't think about Tom Hanks.
Well, the thing with Matthew McConaughey, when I first saw this movie, I didn't know it was him because he's not using his regular voice.
Yeah, right.
He's not using his like country drawl.
Right.
So I barely knew it was him. And I'm usually pretty good with recognizing actors. Yeah. But that took me for a loop. I don't think he sings much in the movie. If at all, but he's the one pulling the strings. He's the producer in the movie. But like I said, that movie is an excellent movie. It's got really good musical numbers, and everybody in the movie is a fantastic singer.
Nice. Yeah, my mama definitely have to check it out. Like I said, I saw the trailer. It was pretty interesting, so I definitely have to check it out.
Very emotional. It looks a lot more emotional than the first movie.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the first one they were having fun, but it definitely had heart. This particular movie looks like a drama pretty much.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to check it out. So obviously the next trailer, I'm gonna just get out the trailers that, which kind of little movies like next is Candyman. The Candyman trailer, like I said, it was released this week as well. Have to shop my opinions. I enjoyed the first trailer better.
I agree.
I like this trailer, but not as much as the first one. I just felt like they showed too much, just like another trailer we're gonna talk about in this topic. But I felt like they showed too much. It was too much. They say Candyman probably like 10 times, probably more than 10 times in this trailer. And we understand watching the Candyman trailer. We don't need to keep, you don't have to keep saying it. It kind of kills the vibe of that. And I feel like this felt like a Rob Zombie version of Candyman, in my opinion. Just so much over the top flashing and stuff jumping at you in your face.
Yeah.
It don't have that ominous like the original Candyman does. That's why the first Candyman is such good, because it has that ominous, like romantic horror feel to it when you watch it.
Yeah,
it's such a slow burn, and that's what I loved about Candyman. Just Luke said in the comments, hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's good too.
It still looks good. I just like you said, I prefer the first trailer over this one. Yeah, it was the second trailer was very, very jumpy and fast paced. Yeah. The first trailer was a little bit more nuanced.
For sure.
It held back a little bit.
Yeah, it had a slow pace.
I think that's the way to go with these kinds of movies, especially with ghost story movies.
Yeah, for sure. And then obviously this probably is the biggest one, is the Shang-Chi, because it's Marvel, but I really do think Halloween Kills is probably the biggest trailer because everyone is so going crazy over Michael Myers now.
Yeah.
But this Shang-Chi trailer, what do you think, man? I don't know that I don't know how I'm feeling. I think I enjoyed the first trailer as well over this one.
I have to disagree. This trailer is much better than the first trailer. I thought the first trailer was very mediocre. I didn't hate it, but I didn't like it either. It was just something to watch. This one got me interested. I didn't love it, but it definitely intrigued me because I don't know anything about Shang-Chi.
Yeah, me either. And I the first one got me intrigued, but I think I'm like you, where it's like I don't want to see any more. Like I think I just got enough to see from that first one, and I was intrigued. I'm like, of course I'm gonna go see it because it's Marvel. But after seeing the second one, I feel like, not saying they showed me too much, but now it's like, okay, like maybe I should have just not watched it, but obviously I had to watch it because we're doing this.
Right.
But if it was up to me, if we wasn't doing this, I probably wouldn't have watched it. I probably would have just like waited and just like went to go see it. Because I did the same thing with Guardians. I didn't look into anything with Guardians. I just watched that one trailer. And then I watched it, and I didn't even see it in theaters. I actually waited for it. I watched it on Blu-ray, and I was blown away. So I want to have that same feeling with this movie.
The first one?
Yeah, the first one. I didn't see it in theaters.
What?
At that time it was 2014. I didn't see it. I went to go see Winter Soldier. They showed the trailer. I said I want to go see it. Didn't go see it. I don't know what was going on at this. It could have came out the end of the summer of August. Something had to be going on. Either I was going through a lot or I didn't have a car at the time. Something had to go on that didn't make me go to the theater. And I regret it every time. Every time I watch it, I'm like, damn, I know this has been a good ass theater experience. Yeah, but I want to have that feeling with this. And hopefully they do the culture right, because I feel like every time we try to do the Asian culture, Chinese culture, we fuck it up every time. I mean, look at Mulan. Like
it's a caricature of what it actually is.
Yeah, like hopefully we give them its due, like, because we making us look bad. We can't make films like they make their own films, and we want to be like them so bad when it comes to remaking their horror films and all that, and we just missed the bar. So hopefully we do that right. I believe in Kevin Feige. Kevin Feige hasn't really missed a step. I mean, there are some not so good Marvel movies, but they're not the worst, so I believe in them.
There are no bad MCU movies.
No,
not one of them is a bad movie.
For sure,
not one. I know I'm ruffling somebody's feathers who's hating on Incredible Hulk and Captain Marvel, but
and Thor: The Dark World.
Yeah, Thor: The Dark World. Those movies aren't bad. They're just at the bottom of the MCU totem pole.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah. Like I said, I would take all three of those movies over Ang Lee's Hulk or even the other two Fantastic Four movies. I will definitely watch all those MCU movies over those three, like hands down. So shit, we got X-Men Origins. So I mean, we've had worse. So when people out here talking about like how bad Captain Marvel is, think about it. We had X-Men Origins, you guys. So we've had worse. We've had
that's some of the worst CGI I've ever seen.
Yes, those claws, bro.
His claws. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah. But getting back to Shang-Chi, like I said, I'm excited for sure, and I'm definitely going to see it in theaters. I'm not about to miss it. I'm not about to miss another Marvel movie in theaters again. Now that we got theaters open, like I said, I'm waiting. I'm about to pre-order my Black Widow tickets next week, and I am ready. I'm ready to see these movies back in the theater. I'm tired of just seeing Disney Plus shows, even though obviously the one we're talking about today was pretty interesting. But so yeah, let's head to the final trailer. Or you got any last thoughts on Shang-Chi?
No, that was
okay. Let's talk about the last trailer, and that is Halloween Kills, you guys.
Man,
and Michael Myers is out here killing and slaying niggas.
Dogging. He was dogging.
He is out here dogging. When I mean he is dogging, he is dogging. This probably, I think they're trying to up the game, because even if you watch the sequels to Halloween, like Halloween 4, even 6, he becomes like Jason a little bit, where he's like out here just murdering everybody. And I think this one they just trying to show that he's a bad motherfucker. He don't care if you in this way, he's gonna annihilate you. And obviously he's done that. And 2018 kind of showed that too. Like we've seen him kill teenagers, but he was literally like dogging these teenagers to the point where like he was stabbing that little kid, and his name jaw got stuck into the gate. Like that was terrible.
Yeah,
But
I haven't seen it. I gotta watch it.
Yeah, you definitely have to watch it. Because you already seen 1978, so you have to watch 1978. Yeah. This is technically the third movie of these movies, because I'm gonna just show them off. Because obviously I had them both in 4K. And obviously, for audio listeners,
erase every movie after.
After obviously, audio listeners, you would not see this, but only these two movies exist now. Only these two movies exist: Halloween 1978 and 2018. Those are the only two that exist now. Let me put it back real quick. Oh, fuck it. I ain't gonna do it. But my shelf acting stupid. But those are only two movies that exist. And I was talking to Alex Lee, but I just did a video with him today. We was talking about the Halloween franchise, and I was saying, like, it's hard for me to get somebody introduced to the franchise who's never seen Halloween before, because it's technically now it's like what? It's 10 movies in the original. They made 2 more, so now it's about to be 2 more. So it's technically like 12, about to be 13 movies. Yeah. It's about to be it's 12 movies total in the whole entire franchise. If you count the Rob Zombie movies. Yeah. And to tell somebody that no, don't watch those other movies, just watch 1978, 2018, this next movie coming out, and there's like 7 other sequels. Like it's mind-boggling to think about, and not even including Halloween 3, because Halloween 3 is not even tied to it because it's a different thing. It's like a more of an anthology film, because that's where John Carpenter wanted to take the franchise. He didn't want to keep doing Michael Myers. He wanted to just do it as like an anthology, like evil is a thing, not just Michael Myers itself. But obviously, it didn't do that well, and everybody wanted Michael, and they brought back Michael for number 4. And those movies still didn't do well anyway, because they were just very low budgeted and stuff like that. Yeah. But like for me, it's like I would definitely tell you to watch Halloween 4. I enjoy Halloween 4. 5 is not that good, but I enjoy it because I enjoy Daniel Harris's performance. And even 6 is probably the worst one out of those 3. Even the producer's good, because they got 2 different cuts for that movie. It's a producer's cut and then obviously the theatrical one. The producer one is the better version. But and then you got Halloween H2O and Resurrection. And I don't understand why they didn't make those movies canon, because they have Jamie Lee Curtis in those. And even Halloween 2. Like Halloween 2 in 1981 should be canon, but it's not. But it just doesn't make any sense with this franchise, because like basically like 5 different timelines going on. But I the trailer is good. I just wish they didn't show that much. It's so much gore in it. So you see basically all his kills. It is. And I did not want to see all his kills, man. I watched it and he pushed that thing through the old woman's neck. I'm like, I didn't want to see that in the trailer.
Do we see all his kills? I feel like all of that happens in the first 30 minutes.
Probably not, but the way they were showing it, I'm like, no, you could have just showed the woman crying and not show him put the thing through the neck and cut the black and show him walk out. Yeah. Because we don't know how he's going to kill her. Well, obviously we do. He take the damn thing off of the thing. So we do see that he's going to use that. But the way I would have edited the trailer, I would have like show her crying, went to black. You obviously know she's going to die because Michael's in front of her. So just cut it to black and have her lying on the ground with him walking out. And if you want to show him stab the body, okay, that's cool, because you cut to that anyway and you show her stab herself with the needle, which was a nice little cut. So that's how I would have kind of cut it where you don't see everything. Even with him, like you see a scene with the boyfriend with the gun, I wouldn't have showed that either. I probably would have showed him with the gun and him looking scared, but I would have cut to that too. I wouldn't have showed him getting choked by Michael, because at that point you think he's gonna die, but maybe he doesn't die. Who knows?
Yeah, but we don't know.
Right. I'm obviously we judging off the trailer. We haven't seen it yet. I'm definitely going to see it in theater for sure. I know Stephanie's other best friend Nunu, she blowing on my phone like, we gotta go see Halloween. We gotta go see Halloween, because she's a big Michael Myers fan like me. So yeah, I definitely gotta go see it. I went to see 2018 in theater, so I definitely have to go see this one. So John, I know I was enough rambling about the Halloween franchise. Obviously, you're not a slasher though. You're not a slasher fan.
I'm not a slasher fan.
Yeah, coming from a fan that's a guy who's not a fan of slashers, what do you think of the trailer?
I like it, and I'm excited to see it.
Wow.
Like I said, I have not seen.
Wow.
I have not seen the first one. And I watched this trailer randomly. I was just on YouTube, and it just showed up, so I just clicked it and watched it. And yeah, like Luke Ponto said in the chat, it looks insane.
Yeah.
I was happy to see. I was happy to see Michael Myers just dogging so many people. Like he came out of the fire and just started slaughtering all the firefighters.
Yeah, because the big question is that people's asking, like, how did he survive? They make another one, and then people forget the ending. You see the fire trucks pass him.
Yeah,
that's how the movie. That's obviously if you saw the trailer, you got spoiled.
Yeah.
It ends with the fire trucks. That's the ending of the first movie, well, of the second movie technically. The fire trucks go to it and they scream, no, no, no. Basically, the fire trucks are about to go put the fire out.
Yeah, let it burn.
Right. Telling them to let it burn. And obviously they're firefighters. So they go into they see, a fire's been reported. They're going to go there,
And I think they're alluding to the fact that Michael Myers has now transcended just your traditional slasher, and now he's some kind of supernatural entity. And that's also how he didn't that's also how he survived, because he has some kind of evil force keeping him alive now.
Yeah, I hope that's just like a metaphor and it's not an actual thing, because obviously we've had that before when it comes to not Michael. Obviously, even Jason. Jason is basically a zombie now, and even obviously Freddy Krueger, because Freddy Krueger is being brought back from. Technically, in the other movies, he was brought back by evil spirits to do what he wants to do. Yeah. I guess I agree. I really do like the trailer, but it's just certain things I would take out, because of, just I want to see it in the movie. I don't want to see it in the trailer, knowing that, oh, this is coming. I'm about to see this scene. I'm about to see this scene. So, but obviously, marketing is marketing. You want to show, why you go to see this movie is to see Michael out here killing niggas. So, you have any other final thoughts on the Halloween Kills trailer?
No, I'm good.
All right, I'm about to jump into the chat real quick. It's not that many comments, so I'm gonna just go ahead and go through them. We got Luke Ponto saying, "I'm hoping the new Candyman looks good." I agree. Hopefully it is. He also says Shang-Chi looks badass. It does look good. I'm getting a Ghost of Tsushima vibe from it. I don't know if you've seen the gameplay for that, but I'm getting that type of vibe on certain shots.
I have.
Yeah. We got 4K D Racing. I think Shang-Chi will be another action/adventure film if the Marvel logo wasn't attached to it. Yeah, I agree.
I gotta agree.
I mean, most of these Marvel movies are basically that. They just add super. I mean, if you look at Winter Soldier, if you took Captain America, the name off of it, you got basically like The Fugitive, or it's one of those chasing, from the Authority films, basically.
But I think
that's all he's doing, running away from the government.
Yeah, I think what 4K is saying is that it looks, if it wasn't for the Marvel name being attached to it, it would look like a straight to DVD movie. Yeah,
for sure. I mean, we don't know anything about this character, so maybe we might go into it and come out with the same, obviously the Black Panther vibes. Obviously, it's different because Black Panther was introduced in another movie, so he got his setup for his movie. This is a character we've never seen before in any type of medium, obviously besides the comics. I don't think he has any TV shows or anything like that either. So
no,
but hopefully they do it right. I mean, so far, like I say, even besides Captain Marvel, most people don't like Captain Marvel, but I mean, I think they didn't do a bad job with that either. So
yeah.
We got Jason Carr in the building. He said, I watched the Halloween trailer about 10 times. The score is amazing. I don't like when they retroalize or do like a more of a heavy metal version of the actual theme. Just give me the original theme, man. Stop trying to monetize it for today's generation or whatever. Just give me the original theme. We know what the music is. We know that we know the sound. We don't need no type of hip version of it.
Well, it depends. It depends on what direction they take it. If they update it, I don't mind them updating it. It's just that not all genres work for an update. I do agree that it doesn't work for a heavy metal update.
Yeah,
but
that's something Rob Zombie would do.
Yeah, if they
obviously speaking the next comment.
if they took a more orchestral update, then I'd be okay with that.
Yeah. We got Luke Ponto saying the director's cut of Halloween 2007 when Michael Myers escaped makes no sense. He's talking about the rape scene. Yeah, you're right. It doesn't make any sense. That's why I don't like that version. I hate that. If any type of version, that's the only version you can watch. Even if you watch it online, that's the only version you can watch. You can't watch the theatrical version where he's taking out the guards to escape. Because that's the theatrical version. The director's cut is where he escapes by 2 guards breaking in. Well, not breaking in, but getting into his room by assaulting a patient. That's how he gets out. And it's so stupid. And you're right, Luke. All right, so let's go ahead and head to the next comment. And obviously, it's the big one, the one we've been waiting to talk about the last 3 days, because it came out on Wednesday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 5 days. I don't know how to count. So that obviously is Loki, episode 3, the spoiler talk. John, I want to get your thoughts. What did you think of episode 3 of Loki?
I really enjoyed episode 3 of Loki. That should go without saying. Now every episode has been great.
Good.
Yeah. I really loved how we got to know Sylvie a little bit more. Mm-hmm. And a lot was revealed as far as the TVA and the true source of the people that work at the TVA. And I love the dynamic between Loki and Sylvie.
I wouldn't say I loved it. I really liked it. I think episode 2 was a little bit better than episode 3. Excuse me. But I really do. I agree with all your points. I did love that we got more indulged in the variant. Well, obviously, she called herself Sylvie. She's not going as Loki. She changed her alias, as she says in the episode.
Yeah.
And like I said, I did like all those parts, like getting more deep and dive with her. The opening scene where she's going through the TVA is awesome. She's out here kicking ass. Absolutely. I was telling Steph, I'm like, we got to give it to these franchises. They've been giving these females their due when it comes to them out here kicking ass. Because we was talking about Fast and Furious, and these girls out here be dogging, like fighting the fuck out of niggas though, and like they be dogging men, like they're fighting men and just out here annihilating them. And I give it to them, like, go ahead and women pride for sure, man. I'm all for it. Especially if it get them into our gets them involved in our medium, go ahead and give them their due, shit. Captain Marvel ain't make $1 billion for no reason. So, I did love the opening sequence. My problem was that it just felt like it dragged a lot when they were on that planet. I didn't think they was going to be on the planet the whole episode. I thought they was going to figure out what they was going to do and get off of it. I didn't think it was going to end with them not fixing the problem of them leaving.
I didn't think it was going to end like that, but I figured they were going to be on the planet for most of the episode. I thought that they were going to get off the planet, but I didn't mind them being on the episode or being on the planet for the entire episode. I kind of assumed that it was going to be that way. I just felt like they were on the train a little bit too long.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
But other than that, I thought the pacing was fine. One thing
I have no problem with the pacing.
Oh yeah. One thing that they definitely gonna have to explain is they've been nerfing Loki.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they've been nerfing Loki because he stopped a whole building from falling on them and then like reverted it back effortlessly. Like, since when could he do that?
Yeah, I just think that he hasn't utilized his powers like how we see them now, and this is the only problem I have with doing stuff like this is basically prequel stuff. This is technically prequel stuff, basically. And obviously it's the TVA, so technically no, because they can go with any time, whatever. But obviously this Loki we seen from 2012. This is not the 2017-18 Loki that dies in Infinity War.
Yeah.
So that's the thing I hate. I was talking, obviously this is off topic, but the Wonder Woman scenario from Wonder Woman 84. She flies in that movie. Spoiler alert, she flies in that movie. She doesn't fly in no other films. No, I don't care. She is flying like Superman. She's not flying. She's flying.
Is she though?
No, the only reason why they did it just because they want to do the invisible jet. I don't care. She's flying in this movie. And no,
no,
I'm not gonna do that. They're not going to do that, but obviously that's off topic. We're not going to talk about that. Okay, but let's revert back to Loki. Let's revert back to Loki.
She was flying. She was riding the wind. She wasn't really flying.
This is not Toy Story. She's not falling with style. And I just watched Toy Story, and it was fucking great. This is not Toy Story. She is not falling with style. She is flying. That's the only thing I hate about doing stuff like this, because obviously he's doing things that we've never seen before when it comes to other movies, but he never had to use these powers like this. That's another thing too. So I agree, but obviously they're going to introduce new elements because of the new show. And I did like that sequence when they were trying to escape. It was a pretty good sequence.
Oh yeah, that was a dope sequence.
I love the way it was shot. It was like a one shot. It was shot in one take. Yeah, I love that. I love when they film like that, because you really get a feel of the environment and what's going on. And I did love that. I did love that part. And like I said, there's certain elements I like. I do agree the train sequence was long. And like you said, we do get more information. Obviously, this is spoilers. If you guys didn't see Loki, obviously a spoiler talk. It's in the title. So if you guys don't care about spoilers, obviously hang out with us. If you do care about spoilers, just go ahead and stop it and go watch the episode, come back, save it, watch later, go ahead and like it and come back, enjoy the show. But the one element I want to talk about, it's big and it's talked about and it's breezed over. And it's actually the opening scene. Sylvie is not hypnotizing, but kind of tricking the Minutemen to thinking she's in somewhere else, and she says she's using memories from her life from 100 years, bruh. And that she was a human on Earth. And obviously we know, what did Miss Menace tell us? That the TVA was created by the timekeepers, and they were all created by the timekeepers.
Yeah.
And
so basically everyone that the Minutemen and everyone else that works in the TVA were once variants.
Yes, they were. And it's very upsetting because obviously I was thinking in the back of my head that this is all just like some propaganda shit. It's not true. Obviously it's just something that someone has created this power, and now they're abusing it. They really are. They're abusing it to a level where you're right. Why would someone just missing going to work be violated for just missing their time? Like, just because they were late for work a minute. That doesn't make any sense. So that's one thing that it's funny. They talk about it and they just breeze over it. Obviously it's the opening scene, so maybe they didn't, but she talk about it and they just forget it. And obviously we got more episodes to go. We got 2 more episodes left? No, 3. 3 more episodes left. We're on episode 3, right? I'm thinking about us. We're on episode 4. What are your thoughts on all this, man? This is I watched it. I said, I can't call John right now. It's too late. I can't call John. It's too late.
My theory is that what's her face? What is her name? The judge.
Yeah, I was just about to say the actress who played the judge. Or the character. I can't think of her name.
Ravonna Renslayer. That's her name. I think that she's the villain.
You think so? I can see it.
Either she is the main villain, or she is directly connected to the main villain.
Yeah,
one of the two.
That's why I think that it's gonna be like what you say. Like, it's gonna be a side villain, like how I'm obviously when we talk about the first Avengers, it's gonna be like the first Avengers, where I think the timekeepers are gonna be the main villains, and they're not. They're the mains, and they're the puppets. They're puppeteering everything, and we're probably gonna get a glimpse of them at the end of the series. It's gonna be like a Thanos thing where we're gonna see a glimpse of them, and then it's gonna transition to something else. But before we go on that note, Jason Carr just donated $20 through the super chat, and I gotta shout him out. Shout out to you, Jason Carr. He said, "You have a great channel. Happy to be a subscriber. You're recommended by Brando Critic and UN Reviews." Well, thank you so much. Hopefully you checked out Smooth J Stew's YouTube channel as well. He does great content as well. I just had to give that a shout out because he just donated $20. Thank you so much for supporting the channel that way.
Thanks, Jason, man.
I really appreciate it. For sure.
We live, baby.
We live. but going back to Loki, spoiler review. My bad for cutting you off. I just had to acknowledge that because that was very generous of him. But yeah, going back to what you were saying, I just think that it's gonna. I think I'm not saying she's definitely connected, and I think I'm sorry, like I think it's gonna be Kang. It's just got to be. It just feel like it's got to be.
Yeah,
it's got to be Kang the Conqueror. It just has to be.
Yeah, it makes sense, and I think that the TVA is inside of the quantum realm.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Can you notice how
I was looking? Yeah, no one ages. Time works differently there. They keep saying that that's the third time that we've heard that in the last like 2 years. Because what's her face said? Michelle Pfeiffer, the original Wasp, she said it.
Yeah.
Ant-Man said it in
time
Endgame. Yeah. And then Owen Wilson said it. Mobius, he said it in episode 1 of Loki. So that's the third time that we've heard that. So it has to be inside the quantum realm.
I think you're right, because you notice that what she says is that, like I said, she said that Minuteman, that chick, she's went from memories back to 100 years ago. And like she didn't age, basically. She looks the same
age.
Somehow they find a way to manipulate it, and somehow they find a way to manipulate the time, be able to transport through times. I don't know obviously they have certain devices that they use to do it, but like I said, obviously we just theorizing out about this stuff, but this is just coming off this episode. We could obviously be totally wrong about all this stuff, but just coming off this episode with the little stuff that we've learned, is you gotta throw it up in the air and just think about it in no sense that this could all just be a ploy. Like, know, the one thing I can give it, I was talking to somebody at my job that asked me have I watched Loki, and I was like, this is definitely the best show of Marvel so far. Out of all three, from between WandaVision and Falcon Winter Soldier. Trust me, I love WandaVision and I like Falcon and Winter Soldier, but this show right here is surprising every single episode.
Every one.
And I'm so ready for episode 4, because I'm ready to see how they're gonna get off this damn planet. Because basically the whole idea of this episode is that Loki followed the variant, and they were going through TVA. He took the time, the little time jumper thing from Sylvie. I keep calling her variant. Let me just call her Sylvie. And they went to another time and another planet where the planet is about to be destroyed. Like another moon is about to crash into the planet, and the planet is about to destroy. And then they're
on a moon, and the planet is about to crash into the moon.
Right. The other way around. Right. And their thing is dead. The little time travel through time thing is dead, or it died, and they need to recharge it. So they need to go to this place to recharge the battery. They hop onto this train, to get them to the area where they need to go. And I ain't gonna lie, I love the scene where they meet this person, and she just get blasted through a door by one of the residents. Yeah. And Loki tried to use his plan to change himself as a person, and he still gets blown away.
Yeah, he tried to disguise himself as her dead husband.
Yeah,
and tried to be all romantic, and she just blasted him. He was like, "My husband was never that nice."
Yes. That's hilarious. That's perfect writing right there. That's perfect. That's great writing. Comedic rhyming right there. And then obviously they have to go to the Ark, that's the transport that's taking everybody to this place. And a lot of shenanigans happen on this train. Loki gets drunk. Well, it's hard to say, do he really get drunk, or he's just using this to do it? I don't get this scene. It's kind of misleading me. Like, is he really drunk, or is he really acting like this? Or is this just a way for him to, is he playing a trick? That's why I was confused on when I was watching it.
It's hard to say because it's low key, so you can't. You're always second guessing him. But in retrospect, the way that the episode played out, I think he was actually drunk, because he didn't use it he did not use it to his advantage.
Right. Because he ended up getting thrown off the train, and I don't think if he was sober, he would get thrown off the damn train.
Right,
which is hilarious. And then they obviously strike up a plan after they get thrown off to go hijack it or something, so they can get off. And I guess I think the plan wouldn't work though, because even if they did get off, those survivors still survived. That kind of changes the time frame. If you go by TVA rules, they changed it because they survived. They're not supposed to survive. They're supposed to die. All the residents is supposed to die. So they kind of fuck up.
That's the whole point of hiding in apocalypse is that everything is going to get destroyed. If they had hijacked that ark, then you know they would have survived, and that would have changed. That would have created another time stream.
Right. Even though obviously she done fucked up the whole time frame with dropping all the reset charges anyway. So who knows? Another fucking branch. You know who gives a fuck? But so they hutch at the plan to hijack the thing so he can get off. They finally get to the area, and they can't get there because obviously all this stuff is going on between the city or whatever little town in. And they have to fight all these Minutemen, all these people that was in charge of being on the train and all this stuff. And towards the end, so the ark gets destroyed. That's what I'm guessing, right? It gets destroyed basically.
Yes.
I knew I didn't see that. Right. They couldn't get there fast enough. So they knew they had the time, and then basically it gets destroyed, and then the episode ends, leaving us to believe that they're doomed. But obviously they're not doomed. We obviously there's more episodes, so they just have to figure out a way to get off the train. Now, obviously we got another episode coming up. What do you think? How do you think they're gonna get off?
I don't know. Like I'm not even gonna cap, bro. Like I have no idea.
Yeah.
Because like you said, every episode is a surprise. Like there was nothing. There was nothing alluding to the fact that they weren't gonna make it. And then when the episode ended the way it did, my jaw was on the floor. Like I was like, what they gonna do now?
Where did they go?
I have no idea. My only guess is that they kind of make some makeshift whatever the thing that they broke. I forget what it was. What it was, but the door, they kind of just make one of those over again, and you know,
like because he broke it.
Yeah, he broke it.
Yeah, he broke it. Right. I remember that do happen. He broke it because he stepped on it or something like that. Well, it was already broken. He tried to fix it, and then it was
shattered.
dead. Yeah.
It needed to be charged, and then he broke it. So now it's broken and dead.
Right. It's funny because if he can, like you said though, if he can literally stop a building from crushing somebody and push it back, why can't he just magically fix it?
And it would the thing that bothered me about it is that it was effortless. He did it like in a couple seconds. Like I'm like, since when was Loki this strong?
Yeah. Even with his fighting though, I feel like they still downgrade him when he's like, I feel like he's always getting his ass kicked. Like I know he's a little better than that. Like when it comes in fighting, even I remember in Thor, at least the first Thor, he was out here kicking ass in the first sequence when they were out on the Frost planet or the Frost Giants. But I feel like they always low key and play him. But I think obviously when he's fighting the variant is obviously it's a little stronger than he is. She's a little stronger than he is. Obviously, I think she's been through a lot.
I was about to say she has a lot more experience. She's seen more worlds than he has.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, I mean, I agree. I have no idea how they're gonna get off. It's gonna be pretty crazy how they do it. I got a feeling it's probably gonna be some bullshit where he's just gonna be like, I could have easily fixed this. I just wanted to get to know you better. You know, like I got a feeling it's gonna be some funny joke, like, oh, I could have fixed this.
I'm not gonna lie, if they do that, that's gonna make me mad.
Yeah, I
agree. Make me mad. That'll be so anticlimactic.
I agree. But who knows? The show been throwing us curveballs throughout the entire episode. The one thing I did miss was Owen Wilson. I did miss him in this episode.
Yeah.
I love him and Tom Hiddleston's back and forth. Obviously, we got Luke Ponto saying that they're still doing great jobs, and yes, they are. Everyone in the show is doing a great job, in my opinion. I mean, everyone is. Even with this concept, they're really taking it seriously. That's why you got to give credit to these actors and these writers, man. Like some of these concepts are bonkers weird, but they're taking it seriously and they're doing really good jobs. Giving it to us, on the screen. But you got any final thoughts on episode 3? Like the only thing I did I'm gonna ask you this question: did it feel slow? I mean, not slow. Did it feel like a short episode? It felt short to me.
Yeah, it did feel short.
Yeah, it felt like we got to the ending quick. I'm like, damn, it's over already. Like, and maybe that's a good thing.
I think it felt like that because of the ending. It ended on such a high note. Because it was such chaos, and they were trying to get to the arc, and it was that one shot, so that increased the intensity of the sequence.
Yeah, it felt like it should have been more after that.
And then it ended abruptly. Yeah, so I think that's why it felt short.
Yeah, I can see that. It just felt like we got to the ending really fast. And I'm like, damn, I gotta wait till Wednesday to see the next episode. That's why I think I'm doing the way I'm doing it. So I'm not watching it Wednesday. I'm watching it like so I'm watching. I think I watched it Friday. I watched it Friday, right? I'm like, maybe it's good that I am watching it Friday, like it's supposed to be premiere Friday, because then when Wednesday come up, it's faster for me to watch it.
Yeah.
Because obviously we talk about it Sunday, and it gives me a more a good perspective. I feel like I knew the episode on the back of my hand. Because I didn't watch it when it came out. Because I feel like you obviously between Wednesday and today, that's like 5 days. That's I feel like a long time, especially with all this stuff coming out, and we watch so much consistent media that you would most likely forget certain things. So that's how I've been watching it so far. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the chat real quick. We won't have that many comments again. Like I said, we're just gonna go fly through them, and obviously the next topic. We got J.R. Thomas saying he loved this episode. Well, John agrees with you. He loved the episode as well. Luke Ponto said, I watched V for Vendetta and Total Recall on 4K yesterday. Both look great. Well, I might get V for Vendetta on Black Friday this year. I think that might be on the list. Like I said, we already gave Jason Carr a shout out for hitting us with a $20 donation. Thank you so much for that, buddy.
Thanks, man.
We got Shaggy saying, you got this. He just
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No idea either, but he says his name is Loki because he's low-key crazy. I think your nephew is just in the chat. He's just in the chat. He said, yeah, it rhymes. And then we got Movie Hunter in the building. Say, evening, everyone. Well, what's going on, man? We've been talking about a lot of different topics. You might want to rewind it or come back, obviously, and figure out what we've been talking. We've been live for about an hour. So yeah. We're going to get into our next topic. And that is obviously one of my favorite topics, and that is physical media, baby. We're talking about physical media in this section, and we're going to talk about what we picked up recently. Also, what is coming out in the next couple of weeks and what we are excited to grab within the next month or so. Movie Hunter did bring in one comment about Loki that I'm going to answer, and then we'll go back into this. He says, I see the TVA coming in, creating an escape for Loki ultimately, as if they slightly changed the timeline on the train. They see the timeline change. I can see that. I can see that they see where she didn't drop one of the things, and they see it automatically changes, and they can go there. I can see that. I can see that happening. I agree with you, Movie Hunter. I can see that coming, and it'd probably be cool then, because we'll get more minute. We'll see Owen Wilson. Who knows if Loki actually go back with them? That's the thing. I probably do want more Sylvie and Loki banter, because I do like their chemistry so far.
Yeah, they have great chemistry.
All right, now getting back to the physical media discussion. John, what did you pick up this week for physical media, baby?
I just got a few pickups, literally just 2, but I did do a Blu-ray update video. Go check that out, Stu's Blues.
Stu's Blues.
Oh, I grabbed the wrong one. Oh well, but
I know the 2 you picked up.
Huh?
You picked up Batman and
I picked up Batman and Beetlejuice.
Okay, right. Here's Beetlejuice. You didn't pick up Batman. Yeah. Oh, you didn't pick up Batman.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and zoom out so we can see better.
Oh yeah.
I gotta change the frame. There we go.
There we go.
So we can see that better.
There we go.
Obviously
I picked up those 2. And I recently did a 4K review for Beetlejuice. And it looks great. It looks really good. Go check out my 4K review, see what I graded it. And I recently watched Batman: A Long Halloween Part 1, and it was excellent. I really enjoyed it. My only, it's not even a complaint, it's just maybe a suggestion.
It's a nitpick.
But who am I? Nobody's gonna listen to me. I think that this may have worked better as a miniseries.
Think so?
Just because there's so much going on, and it's not convoluted. It doesn't feel convoluted, but I wanted more from each like holiday.
Yeah. It felt like it breezed through the holidays pretty quick, didn't it?
Yeah. Each murder felt abbreviated.
Yeah.
And I wanted more.
Yeah.
But that just means that it was good storytelling. It was well executed. I just, like I said, I wanted more. So I think that had they done it as a mini series, maybe like 30 to 40 minutes an episode, and each episode would have been a holiday, I think that would have worked very well.
Yeah. I can see your point. The only problem is I know I probably wouldn't get in physical media because we did that, it'll probably be HBO Max exclusive, and I would want to own it. But I could see where you're going with, and that's why I didn't watch it twice because I didn't understand anything. I watched it twice because I really loved it. And I didn't want it to end. When it ended, I said, "Fuck, it's over." And I put it on again. Obviously, since we're talking about it. Where is it? Not this. Why did I pick up Godzilla?
I did the same thing. I picked up the wrong one.
Where the fuck is my copy? Obviously, I picked up Batman as well, but where is my copy at?
See, it's something in the water.
Oh my lord.
Something in the water. And we live in 2 different states.
There it is. There it is. I got it. I did pick it up. It's right here.
Nice.
I did pick it up. Actually, I suggest buying it at Best Buy. At least in my Best Buy is $19.99. At Target is $22.99, which I did show in my video today.
Yeah, I got mine at Best Buy as well.
Yep. So yeah, I picked up the regular slipcover as well. And I enjoyed this movie as well. Like I said, I watched it twice. I'm so ready for part 2. I'm probably not gonna pre-order that either. I'm gonna just wait for it to come out and buy it, obviously day 1, and I'm gonna watch it day 1, and I'm gonna do a double feature back to back. I think that's when I'm gonna review them. I think I'm not gonna review them as one video. I'm gonna just probably review them at the same time, but I'm probably gonna do part 1 and then part 2, like back to back videos. Because I didn't want to review it. I know you're probably gonna review it soon. Because I did want to talk about it. If like the people that I am watching on YouTube is talking about it, but not enough people are talking about it. Because this is a really good animated Batman film.
Yeah.
And obviously, what else did I pick up?
DC don't miss when it comes to the animated movies, man. They don't miss.
No. Yeah, you're right. For sure. Obviously, I picked up Nobody on 4K. It looks pretty good on 4K actually too.
Nice.
And it's a really good film. I'll say it's good. It's a very fun film. A lot of people get mixed up with fun with good. Obviously, this is not going to win any awards, but if you want to have a good time and just see old men dogging people, you're going to have a good time. Like I said, Christopher Lloyd is in this movie, and he's out here annihilating. That's all I'm going to say. He's out here annihilating people.
I haven't seen it, but just looking at it, it kind of reminds me of Red.
It has that type of element.
Yeah,
I felt the Kingsman vibe because even the soundtrack is pretty dope in this when it comes to music segments when they're doing montages and stuff. But that's why I got it. It's from the writer of John Wick, so that's you can understand why he must love making Hitman.
Yeah.
But obviously, this Hitman is a normal nobody, and it's like I said, it's pretty good. I picked up Apocalypse Now on 4K.
Nice.
Obviously, if you guys see my video, it came damaged. So now I have to go to Amazon and go through all the process of getting it returned. I don't know if obviously people on YouTube probably going to kill me, but I don't like going through that process. That's why usually if I get something and I'm not satisfied with it or something like obviously like this, right? So I did pick this up and I did have the Blu-ray. I think I might end up selling that. I don't know. I'm thinking about keeping it or not, but I just only want to keep it because the artwork is different. It's not the artwork on the Blu-ray. It's a different artwork. So I'm very keen on artwork when it comes to physical media. If it's different, I'll keep it.
I have the Blu-ray as well, and I don't like the artwork on the Bluray.
It's just the regular artwork, like with the other 2 characters on the side.
But it's not as
detailed. It's not as detailed. I agree.
Yeah, and not even the detail. It looks like I don't know. It looks like somebody made it like on paint.
Yeah, I can see
on
that.
like on the computer, like
I can see that.
the paint app on the computer.
Yeah, I can see
And
that.
I didn't. Yeah, it looks poorly done. I mean, it looks good for whenever the Blu-ray released, but the 4K cover art is much better.
And then obviously next I picked up American Psycho on 4K. I'm upset it didn't come with a slipcover, but this movie's been out for a really long time, so most likely the slipcovers are gone. Can't get them anymore unless you buy it off eBay for like $100. Then I got a Shout Select release of The Man in the Iron Mask. I only picked it up because of Leonardo DiCaprio. Yeah. And I'm trying to obviously buy all his movies. I need to get obviously shit. What's the one everyone talks about? Gilbert Grape.
Oh, What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
Yeah, What's Eating Gilbert Grape. I need to get that. I don't even know if that's a Blu-ray. Now I need to look it up.
I had that on DVD. I don't have it anymore.
Yeah, I don't know if it has a Blu-ray release, but I need to get that. Obviously, I need to get the Basketball Diaries, but I don't think that's a Blu-ray either. I think it's just DVD. But obviously, I'm talking about his older films. I have most of his newer films. I'm talking about mostly older. I have most of his newer ones. I think the one I'm missing from his newer. I think I don't have J. Edgar. I don't have that one. I need what else? Yeah, I think that's the only one I'm missing so far in his newer work.
Yeah.
And then next, I bought some exchange pickups. Like I said, obviously, if you guys follow my channel, you've seen these before. But obviously, we do Nerd Talk. We talk about physical media, so we're just showing what physical media we have. Like I said, I picked up Taking the Power 1, 2, 3, and Mary Poppins. They're both $5 a piece, which to me that's a good deal. Obviously got some Dollar Tree pickups, some bullshit Dollar Tree pickups called Tail and Skin Trade. Just some Dollar Tree bullshit. And then obviously this. I picked this up today. I uploaded a Blu-ray. I uploaded a Blu-ray hunting video today. I did a Blu-ray update video with Alex Leba and Cinecreep and some of their friends. And I picked up Justice League Dark Apocalypse War for $10 with a slip. And the slip feels so nice. It feels so nice. The matte finish. And I'm definitely ready to give it a watch. Obviously, John told me don't watch it now. And I'm not going to watch it now because I understand continuity reasons why not to watch it.
Yeah, that is the Infinity. For those of you that don't know, that's the Infinity War of the DC animated movie universe.
Yes, sir. And so yeah, I most of these pickups I did pick up today, and like I said, I do got a separate video. If you guys want to watch that video, go check that out as well. I picked up Cop Car with Kevin Bacon. Alex Leba recommended me this movie. It was only $5. I mean, if I end up not liking it, I mean, it was only a movie for $5. I'm still keeping it in the collection regardless. So yeah, I picked that up. And then next we have the Infiltrator with Bryan Cranston. I picked it up. It was only like $4. I went to this new place near my area. It's called Record Den. I don't know if they have any record dens in anyone else areas, but they're in my area. And they had a sale. Guess what the sale was? Buy 2, get 3 free.
Wow.
So you know the commercial, they're like free. Yeah. That's how I felt. I said, oh, so you want me to get free 3 times? Oh, yes. So most of these movies I picked up today, that was one of them that I picked up from the deal. And these are the other 4 picks I picked up. So basically I got 5 movies for the total of $8. And I got a Step Up Revolution. This is actually the 3D Blu-ray as well. Then I got this double pack with Dirty Harry. I don't know if you guys can see it, but Dirty Harry and Magnificent Force. It's factory sealed, by the way, too. And I got it for free. And I got Bad Words, factory sealed. And I picked up the Entourage movie, factory sealed. So if you guys want to know, my day was pretty good today when it comes to buying movies. And I also picked up The Hitman's Bodyguard on 4K for $8.
That was a great pickup.
I was very happy today. And I picked up Cop Car at the exchange as well today. Oh shit. I'm knocking over everything because I'm trying to get around my whole setup. But then these are 3 I picked up at Big Lots today. Picked up The Mummy 3, I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, but I got it for about $1.25. It's not gonna focus, but I got it for $1.25. So this sticker is not the sticker they scanned. They scanned this one. So I got a good deal on. I guess it was on sale or something. And I'm very happy about that. Then I picked up Hansel and Gretel. A lot of people in my comments saying that this is a very underrated movie. So, and obviously it's getting a 4K. I probably would not buy the 4K. I'm gonna just stick with the Blu-ray. It's only $5. That Blu-ray is probably gonna, that 4K is probably gonna be like $25 for no reason. And I'm not gonna buy it. Then we got Over the Hedge. I heard really good things about this animated movie. I have not seen it. It came with a slipcover as well, so I'm not mad about that. And it's obviously a DreamWorks animated film, the same studio made Shrek. And that's all my pickups. Like I said, I did a lot. Oh, and Luke, I meant to comment back to you. I still haven't found Son of a Gun. Still have not found it. He's been in my comment section saying you need to find this movie so you can watch it. And I have not found it. Luke, if you could hook me up and send it to me, I would love that. I have a description. I have an address in the description where you can send me fan mail. I would love to get packages from you guys and open them and give you guys shout outs. Because Luke, I cannot find Son of a Gun on Blu-ray. He's saying you should pick it up too, John. So those are all the pickups we picked up. And
we do have there's some news concerning a particular title.
Yes,
on physical media.
Yes.
Zack Snyder's Justice League
is coming out.
Finally gotten a release date for Blu-ray and 4K.
Yes, sir.
September 7th.
Zack Snyder.
Alex and I have already pre-ordered ours.
And like I obviously already talked about it. My boy Matt from the UK, he's still sending me the copy as well. Because obviously he was supposed to send it to me, but we had problems with shipping. So he's gonna send me another one. And I thank him so much for sending me that. But I pre-ordered the Steelbook. I'm not gonna wait. Or obviously if it was still gonna be available, I was still gonna buy it. I was going to buy multiple copies of this movie because I want to support Zack Snyder. I want to support this film because I really love this film. I really did enjoy it. I don't care what nobody said. I really did enjoy it. I recommend it to all DC fans. Watch it. I don't care if it's 4 hours long. Watch it. If you have HBO Max, what are you waiting for? Watch it. And now we get to watch it at home on 4K, not during the stream. Even though the 4K stream on HBO Max was good, but we get to watch it on the disc.
Listen. And I have a review for this on my channel. I just picked up Godzilla versus Kong, and I just did a 4K review for that movie. HBO Max, it does not do 4K justice. I'm just put that out there. Watching Godzilla versus Kong on the actual disc was like watching another movie. It looks that much better on native 4K.
When I was watching it, it felt fuzzy. It was getting like the stream. I don't know. It must have been probably my internet connection, but when I was watching it, it was literally going like fuzzy, clear fuzzy when I was watching it. And that's the problem I have with watching streams. Because if we had the 4K, we wouldn't have that problem. We get a clear picture from beginning to end. And we're gonna have that with Zack Snyder's Justice League. I'm so happy they finally announced it. We didn't think it was gonna come out till probably next year because I thought they was gonna give it almost a full year wait. Let it ride out for a full year, and then we released the actual physical media. No, we're getting it this year, baby.
We're getting it this year.
I'm so happy. Like I said, I did pre-order Steelbook from Best Buy. Like I said, once I seen it on the website, I hit up John. I said, let me send him this link real quick because I know he wants to see this. And like I said, even the Steelbook design is the same Steelbook they had from overseas. It's the same design with them, holding up everything, a Superman's arm and all that stuff at the bottom. It's the same design as the one they have from overseas. So it's like nothing new that, people overseas already got this Steelbook, but I was going to buy it, man. I was going to buy it. Like I said, shout out to Matt from the UK. He's gonna hook me up with a copy. Obviously, we're getting one. Hopefully that don't hold him back from not sending me one because I really do appreciate him doing it. But yeah, I'm very excited to get this, man. Oh my goodness, you don't even know the question. When I heard this, I said, bruh. Cause you sent it to me. You sent it to me through Instagram, right?
Instagram.
I think you DM'd me and say like, bruh, it got announced. I'm like, Oh my God, they just know they answering our prayers, man. Zack Snyder said, man, I know they probably Warner Brothers probably didn't want him to announce it. I bet they didn't want him to announce it. At first, he just said, "Fuck Warner Brothers, I'm about to announce it. I don't care what y'all say. y'all already done fucked up my career already. Like, I don't care what y'all say. I'm about to announce this." Because even like when you pre-order Steelbook, it don't have a release date for it, even though he announced a release date, which is kind of upsetting. Because when I ordered it, do you have the same instance when you ordered it or pre-ordered it? It say it's just for shipping. It's obviously it's not available in stores, so it don't give you the option to do in-store pickup. Which hopefully, when the time comes, you can change it. Because I don't want it shipped. I want to pick it up in the store. Because obviously I do Blu-ray hunting, so I want to actually go out and see it. Hopefully it's in stores. Because that's the problem I got a feeling like hopefully this is not just an online release or like have like I'm gonna show it this scenario when this movie
if they do I mean obviously I think they're gonna put it in stores, but it's not gonna be on the shelf very long.
Yeah, hopefully we don't have this type of scenario, because I remember I wanted to buy this from Best Buy and then it was sold out even before the movie came out. And it wasn't that it was sold out, they had problems getting it in, or like it was some type of shipping malfunction or something like that, where it wasn't they didn't have it.
And of course, it was a shipping malfunction for a Zack Snyder movie.
That's what I'm saying.
Of course it was.
So, I just hope that it's available. So I obviously already bought it, so I can show it to the viewers. So just in case they do want to pick it up, and like I said, hopefully it does get a 4K and a Blu-ray version, which will be nice. Like just both, not just the 4K, because some people don't have 4K players. And who knows if it's actually come with a Blu-ray? Like sometimes they might play us and just come with a 4K, like that version. Like if you wanted this version of BVS with the IMAX sequences, you're not getting a Blu-ray version on there. You're just getting a 4K disc. So hopefully they don't play us and do that either. Hopefully we get both versions in.
I think it's only going to be a 4K version.
You think so? Or you think they're just going to make it? And you don't think we are going to get a Blu-ray version at all?
You talking about with the 4K? And I know there's gonna be a Blu-ray for it. I don't think a Blu-ray is gonna come with the 4K.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Hopefully they don't do that. Like hopefully, like if I buy the 4K, I bet I want a Blu-ray too.
Hopefully they don't do that, but I don't think it's likely, just because that would make it 4 discs just for one movie.
Yeah. And I'm sure they would do it. I'm sure they would do it. I mean, you look at the extended versions of Lord of the Rings. It's 1 disc for the theatrical and it's 2 discs for the 4K. So we'll see what they do when it comes to that release. But yeah, I'm excited for that, and obviously that's probably not one of the biggest announcements we got. I should have made that one of the topics, but obviously it's physical media, so we're going to talk in this discussion. But obviously, what comes out next week that we are excited for, John?
I got a golden ticket.
Yes, sir.
I'm excited.
Yes, sir. I've already seen one of my favorite physical media YouTubers. His name is Films at Home, has made a review and he's giving it praise. The only thing he doesn't give it praise is the sound. Like it doesn't have an Atmos track. I think it just has a 5 point. It has the original. It has another Adobe. It doesn't have Atmos though. So they're saying that if you care about sound, then you're not going to be satisfied with the. It doesn't have a booming sound system.
Well, yeah, I mentioned that in my Beetlejuice 4K review.
That doesn't have an Atmos track either. Do it.
Yeah, because it's an older movie. It's not likely to have an Atmos track. Exactly. It's only going to sound so good. My only gripe with older movies like that is that you have to turn your TV up so loud. Like for my Beetlejuice 4K, I had to put my sound bar up on or my sound system up on 40 decibels, and I usually keep it at like 25 to 28. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but I was about to say 30. I was about to say 30. Yeah, but I have the problem with that with Scarface. Scarface has a very low sound when it comes to if you want to watch it. And I still haven't upgraded the sound system. I still use my actual TV sound. I just need to just get a sound bar. That's why I haven't started doing 4K reviews yet, because I can't really do them without actually judging the sound.
It's gonna change your movie experience.
Oh, I know. I already know. I've been to certain people's houses that has setup and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I
It's
know
different
I
when
just
it's in
need
your
that.
own house, though.
Right. Yeah, I agree. And I know I need to just do it. It's just obviously, I'm buying other things, like Blu-rays and stuff.
Blu-rays.
But yeah, so that's the one I think that's the only release that's coming out next week, which is good because I don't have that much more money to spend. I don't have that much. My wallet is already hating me because I have to, obviously we have lives and we have to pay things because we're adults. But my wallet is hating me, said, stop using me to buy physical media. But I'm looking, it's like the devil and the angel. The devil's like, no, buy more Blu-rays. The angel's like, no, you need to pay your rent. I'm like, no, buy more Blu-rays. And I'm like, I can do both. I'm just looking at him like, I can do both, you guys. I know how to judge my money. I can do both. But yeah, I'm excited. I am doing a Blu-ray hunting video with Myron, with my twin brother.
Nice.
He is coming with me to buy it. And for some people who's new to my channel, you guys get to see my twin brother. Yes, we are identical. Let's see if you guys can tell us apart. You might be able to tell us apart by the way we talk. We talk a little bit different. So we might sound the same, but our mannerisms aren't the same. People say I sound more educated than my brother.
What? I guess.
Yeah, that's what some people say. Some people say, "Oh, you're the more educated twin, huh?" That's what some people told me.
But I mean, Myron isn't an idiot like that.
Right. Trust me. When the twin scenario, obviously we're gonna get all probably the comments for that video. But the twin thing about the good twin, bad twin, who does what, blah blah, and I'm like, anybody who's out there who's a twin knows the pain about asking these questions. The one question, if you guys would not know what I get asked, obviously this video is not made for kids because I didn't make it for kids. I always get the question asked, have you guys messed with the same girl? You don't believe how many questions a guy has asked me, have you guys, sorry for my language, fucked the same girl? And I want to look at him like, no. We haven't done that before because I know my brother's been in that. And yeah, he's my brother, but why would I want to do the same girl?
Yeah, why would you want to do that?
Why would I want to? And that's even respect for the woman, though.
Yeah,
not even just my brother, even for the woman, though.
And even with the girl, like even you would think that she would be able to tell the difference.
Yeah, Steph can tell the difference. There was only like one time, and I think we was turned back. Like we had to be like both not looking at her or something. Yeah. Where even because we even stand the same. So like I think that was one time she didn't get it, but when we turned around, she's like, oh yeah, there yeah, I know which one is which.
Yeah, the only time I couldn't tell y'all apart was it was for your birthday party at the hotel.
Yeah.
And like
it was dark. We did look exactly alike that day.
Yeah, it was dark and Myron was far, far away. Yeah. And I thought it was you. Yeah. but the closer I got, I was like, oh, that's Myron.
Yeah. That was a good day. That hotel party that stepped through for was a really good day.
That was a great day.
I wanted to be that chill for my birthday. That's how I wanted it. That was good. A great day. But let's go ahead and get into these comments. I think that's all we got for physical media. Like I said, I know there's some releases coming out. Next month is the Criterion sale, if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully they do announce a Criterion sale. You see, it's always in July. Hopefully I can get my boy Jamel. I can hit him up. I haven't hit him up in a minute. I know he goes on this little hiatus sometime when it comes to social media and stuff. So I've been giving him his space. But I do need to hit him up because I did want to do a video with him buying Criterions. So I have to hit him up and see if he has any plans on a Sunday or something like that so we can do that. Because last time he was on, a lot of people was interested in his take on Criterion. So I'm going to bring him in. And then I think that's it for next month. Like I said, we got some Screen Factory release. I pre-ordered House of Wax on Screen Factory because I do love that movie. Nice. And like I said, we pre-ordered Zack Snyder's Justice League. It's coming out September 7th, baby. And so yeah, let's go ahead and get into these chat. Your nephew wants to come on live. That's what he's asking. Can I one day be in your live?
Yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll try to make it happen.
Yep. Yes, sir. And Movie Hunter says he was a little upset that there was no 4K release for Batman Long Halloween. After watching it, do you think it would have looked good on 4K?
The thing about 4K
animation at
with
that.
with animated movies is that you got to figure out what setting to put your TV on to get the best experience.
I agree.
Because watching it on standard mode, or for me, I have an LG, so that would be vivid mode.
Right.
It doesn't really do the animated movies, animated 4Ks justice. A prime example is I have The Death of Superman on 4K, and I watched that on vivid mode, and it looked blurry.
Wow.
But once I played around with the settings, I found that most 4K animated 2D animated movies, let me be specific, most 2D animated movies on 4K look the best on game mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it like I said, it took me a while to kind of figure that out. So while I do think it would be nice to have Batman Long Halloween Part 1 on 4K, I'm very satisfied with this Blu-ray.
Yeah, I'm satisfied with the Blu-ray as well. I love the
Yeah.
animation for Batman. Okay, my phone is on silent. I just had to make sure my phone's on silent because I got a feeling Steph is going to call me on some random stuff. But
We almost done anyway. So
okay, yeah, right. I did love the animation for Batman Long Halloween. Like I said, it was certain scenes, but overall, I did love the full project. I don't think a 4K was necessary. I think they did pretty good because when I first heard the announcement, I was a little upset, but after watching it, like it was good on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
So yeah, next we got Mr. Nichols in the chat. What's going on? He's always hanging out with Wet Movie One on his little hunting trips. Shout Thief, thank you for checking out the channel. We got Luke Ponto talking about Son of a Gun is one that I think you should both pick up on Blu-ray. Like I said, I can't find it. Like I said, if you can find it for me, Luke, and send it to me, I would really appreciate it. We got Shaggy saying, OMG Over the Hedge is the best. Yeah, a lot of people tell me that it's very underrated, so I definitely will check it out. Shaggy also said I watched the movie some years ago. I'm guessing he's talking about Over the Hedge. Luke Ponto said, I'm ready. I'm so ready for Zack Snyder's Justice League to finally come out. Yes, we all are. Yes, we are, man. We got Shaggy also saying Godzilla versus Kong was good. Yes, it was. Like I said, I think Godzilla King of the Monsters is a little bit better, but I did enjoy Godzilla versus Kong.
I agree. Godzilla King of the Monsters, as far as just the overall movie, is the best one in my opinion. But this 4K right here, this Godzilla versus Kong 4K looks freaking tastic.
Where is my 4K? Okay, it's right here. I said I picked it up just like you. I didn't mean to pick it up. I know we showed it off last week, so I don't know why.
Yeah, we showed it off last week. Yeah.
So So let's go ahead and get into the next comment. We got Luke Ponto saying, "I think gamers should get a 4K." Talking about the movie with Gerard Butler. You ever seen Gamer?
No, but it has been suggested to me.
Yeah, I've never seen it either. I just know the concept. So we can't comment on that. Movie Hunters 2020 says the picture of Zack Snyder, the Snyder Cut on Blu-ray site shows 4K Blu-ray and digital. So it looks like we're getting a digital code. Let's see. I mean, the one thing me and my dad share Vudu accounts. And he was upset because I told him, I said, I don't think it's coming digital because it's on HBO Max. So why would it have a digital code? Now, if it comes with digital code, my dad would be very happy because he hasn't seen Zack Snyder Justice League yet because he doesn't have HBO Max. So he has no way to watch it. And I was telling him, I said, I don't know if it's coming with a digital code. Now that he's telling me that Movie Hunter saying it's showing on the site that it's coming to digital code, I mean, we all win. Yeah. We all win in this scenario. We got Luke Ponto saying people ask those kind of questions just to get attention. I don't know exactly
what you talking about you and Myron.
Oh yeah, for sure. Luke Ponto also say here's my Criterion recommendations. I don't even want to say that wrong.
Akiru and Charade.
Okay. 1963. I'm gonna look it up. Like I said, I always, and when it comes to people recommendations, when it comes to Criterion, I just pick it up because Criterion has a good slate of movies. And I think Jamel recommended me Shallow Grave. I still haven't watched it yet, but I did watch the trailer, and the trailer did seem pretty interesting. So I need to hurry and just give it a watch. We got Mrs. Stewart in the chat. She's saying Captain Marvel is not bad at all. I agree with you.
It's not. It's not. It's just down here.
Yeah, it's just a little bit lower. Just a little bit lower. It's above Thor: The Dark World. Just right there. Yeah. But we got Ryan in the chat. What's going on, buddy? He says, with Prime Day and all the June buy two get one sales, can't wait to see your end of the month blue pickup video. Yeah, I'm looking at 3 of my stacks right now.
That's gonna be quite a long video, boy.
And I might have to rapid fire it. I think so far with my Blu-ray, my May haul videos, like showing or my monthly haul videos, when I show everything I bought in a month, I'm gonna just rapid fire. I don't have time to talk about each movie because I have so many to get through. So I'm gonna try to make the video at least less than 8 minutes, but I'm gonna just rapid fire each movie. If I want to talk about one, I'll talk about it. But when it comes to a title like Entourage, Entourage, I don't know that much about it. So Cop Car, I don't know that much about those movies. Obviously by the time I film that video, because I think obviously I gotta wait for Willy Wonka, and then that will be the end of the month. So my video plan for this week, Monday we're doing the Fast and Furious live stream. Tuesday I'm doing a Blu-ray hunt video with Myron to get Willy Wonka. Wednesday, no video. I'm taking a break that day, and then Thursday will be the June monthly video. That will be the video where I do show everything that I bought in the month of June, which at this point is a lot. It's a lot, and I'm not upset about it. Like I said, some of these movies I basically got for free. I got 2 Dollar Tree pickups, $2. Picked up some exchange pickups for $5 a piece. I think if you want to add up all the movies, obviously the biggest expense I bought was the Lord of the Rings Steelbook collection. That's the most expensive thing I probably bought in this month because it's over $100. And I expected that. I expected not to get it for a sale. And I'm not upset about it because I really wanted it. And I actually saw, if you've seen my video, I actually saw the Hobbit one in stores. I actually was able to hold one. And I'm not a big fan of those movies. At least I've seen the first 2. And I like them, but I'm not a huge fan like the Lord of the Rings movies. And so I had to own them. And obviously I'm an idiot because I own the standard versions as well as the Blu-rays and the extended Blu-rays. So that tells you how much I love the Lord of the Rings trilogy. It's gonna be crazy. Ryan also says, in the last 2 weeks I got at least 40 new titles. Thank you, Amazon. That is awesome, buddy. Hit me up on IG or let us know what you picked up, man. That's awesome.
Yeah,
that sounds like my haul right there. That's not something I do. But usually that's a month, because I think the most I picked up within this year in a month was 50. You got it in 2 weeks. Woo! But the Prime Day, though, you couldn't pass up on some of them deals, though. And I was telling Josh, or his name on YouTube, his name is Center Creep. He was talking about getting the Lord of the Rings 4Ks. And I said, you missed out, bro. They was like $50 at a point, I think, on Prime Day. If I'm not mistaken, I think that trilogy was either between $50 or $60, bro, for the collection. And think about I think if you buy it brand new, it's like $90, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And I was telling him, like, you missed out. You missed out, bro. See, look, yeah. I'm sorry I'm about to skip Luke and Jordan's comment, but Mr. Rigby said it. Boom. I picked up the Lord of the Rings 4K for 60 and the Hobbit 4K for 20. Wow. That's wow. That's crazy.
You got So you got the Hobbit 4K trilogy pack for 20?
For $20. Mr. Rigby, tell me, where did you go? Even though I'm not upset, because I basically did the same thing. I used store credit from the exchange to get both versions. So even for the Hobbit movies, I use store credit. So I end up not even paying for it. And with the Lord of the Rings, I end up using the rest of my store credit. I end up only paying like $15 for my set.
That's different.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's different.
That's different.
Oh, he said he got it from a friend.
Ah, okay.
Your friend, I don't want to be disrespectful, but he's not smart. $20? He must be a really good friend to you. You got good friends, bro. I want friends like you, man. I want friends like you. They charging $20 for the 4K Hobbits. That's a good deal, bro. But I'm sorry I skipped over Luke Ponto's comment. He said I bought 10 Blu-rays this month. That's awesome. Then we got Jordan Hiley. I hope I'm not saying your name wrong. I hope I'm not saying your name wrong. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your last name, but we're just gonna call you Jordan. I think you're new. Are you new to the channel? I think you are. But what's going on? I've never seen your name before. But he said you should check out these two movies, The Night Clerk and Never Going Back. These are two really good movies. All right, I'll write them down and put it on my watch list. Obviously, I got a lot of movies I need to get through, especially in my own collection. Me and John has talked about this, like going through. Obviously, John watches most of his movies in his collection, but he doesn't have an extensive collection like I do. Yeah. And I was talking to him about watching a movie a day, and obviously I could never do that because I have over 1,000 movies. It technically will take me, if you do the math, it'll take me about almost 5 years to watch every single movie in my collection. And
that's crazy.
For me, when it comes to even when I start watching franchises, there have been many times I done watched 3 movies in one day.
Yeah, you did that last week with Star Wars. You watched the original trilogy in the same day.
Exactly. So I can bust out. I can probably get through most of my collection within a year especially if I'm off a full day, if I'm not doing anything, let's say no YouTube stuff or anything, I could probably watch 6
movies that day.
Yeah. I could probably watch all the Saw movies in one day because those movies ain't that long. They're about an hour and 35 minutes. Yeah. So I can bust out that entire franchise. Look at the Chucky movies. I can bust that entire franchise in a day because those movies ain't that long either. Mm-hmm. So when it comes to scenarios like that, or even trilogies, trying to think of it, the Star Wars trilogy, I could bust the Star Wars trilogy in a day. Obviously it's different for Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter. Those are more extensive movies. But obviously doing the whole entire Star Wars franchise would be impossible because those are very long movies as well. But
yeah, see, for me it's different. I like watching my movies at night because I like that movie theater feel,
that dark feel.
Yeah,
I can watch movies in the morning time.
Don't get me wrong. I can watch movies whenever, but I prefer to watch them at night. Right. So summertime is for me it's really hard to watch more than one movie because it doesn't get dark until 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to scary movies.
Yeah.
I can't watch scary movies in the daytime.
Yeah. I was watching Halloween 1978. It's funny because Stephanie's best friend, her daughter is obsessed with Halloween because she's obsessed with it, obviously. Mm-hmm. And she knows Michael Myers. She pointed Michael Myers out in my Funko Pop collection and everything. And we was watching it, but it was during the daytime and the sun kept glaring on the TV. I'm like, oh, this is why I hate this. Obviously, I had to try to close my curtains as much as I could, but that sun just would not get off my damn TV. And I was getting so pissed. Oh my Lord. But I need to get in the habit of just putting on a movie. Even if I don't want to watch it, just watch it just to say that I did watch it. Even the Dollar Tree pickups. I got a lot of Dollar Tree pickups I still haven't went through. Even though some of the movies I have seen, I picked up Igor and RoboCop and stuff. Those are known titles I have seen. That's why I picked them up for $1. Mm-hmm. But even some of the unknown stuff I haven't seen, obviously The Tell, or Tell. I just bought it because I read the synopsis and it sounded pretty interesting or something I would watch.
That's what I want to start doing. I want to start watching more movies that I haven't seen before. Not necessarily doing blind buys, but I got all these streaming services. I want to take full advantage of these streaming services. I want to watch everything.
Stop watching stuff you've already seen.
Yeah, but I mean it's easy to do because you love it so much.
I know.
I right now. Once we get done with the live stream, I'm going to watch a movie with my wife, and the movie that I want to watch, I've seen 8,000 times.
What movie is it? What movie is it?
I'm thinking about watching The Matrix.
Oh yeah, you've seen it more. You've probably seen it 100 times.
I've seen it at least 100 times.
100 times, yeah. It's great. It's crazy.
But granted, I haven't watched it in a while. It's been a few months since I watched it, but no, I still love that movie, and
Yeah,
I love
like
watching it every time.
you rather watch something you know that is good and then watch something you've never seen and then be upset that it's bad.
And then I
That's
feel
the
like
thing.
my time is
Your
wasted.
time was wasted, yes. And
Yeah.
I agree on that instance. Because then you go into another rabbit hole. You go watch reviews and critic scores, and once you see a score is low, you're like, okay, I'm definitely not about to watch that. Because I kind of get in that hole too of like, if most of the people don't like it, that means it's not good. I'm not about to do it.
Yeah.
So
if you watch 5 reviews and 3 out of the 5 say it sucks, then the movie probably sucks.
Yeah. So I agree. I just need to start watching movies. But my girl Steph, she will watch something she's never seen before and watch it.
That's
and
how
I'm like, I love her for that because she's so like she's surprising me. I'm like, what are you watching? She's like, something on Amazon. She'll literally just watch something on Amazon Prime just because she read the synopsis and watched the trailer and said, oh, look interesting, I'm about to watch it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
that's
love
how my mom is. My mom will watch anything, literally anything.
Yeah.
And I troll her a little bit because she watches a lot of crap, but I envy her because she can find enjoyment out of anything.
Yeah,
even if really the movie is trash, she was like, I liked it.
Yeah,
it's like, and she'll point out the flaw. She was like, oh, it didn't do this for me, it didn't do that, but I still enjoyed it. And in that respect, I envy her because I wish I could enjoy movies like that, but I can't because I'm so critical, and I'm trying to come out of that a little bit. So I can enjoy movies. Enjoy movies.
Yeah. But we got Ryan in the chat saying the best pickup was at Target. He got the last copy of The Last Dance for $25. That's basically half off. That's a great price. And he also picked up the Sting 4K for $20. I think the Steelbook was $20. So I think I probably would rather go with the Steelbook. I think the Steelbook was $20 if I'm not mistaken. But he got the deal too for buy 2 get 1 free. So he ended up getting Total Recall for free, which is awesome. And the 4K looks good, Ryan. Hopefully you enjoy it because
the Sting and the Birds were the Slip and the Steelbook were the same.
20. Okay, yeah. I ended up just getting the Steelbook for the Birds and Psycho. I should have just picked up the Sting anyway because I heard it's a good movie, but just like you, I didn't want to buy anything I've never heard of. Like I've never heard this thing. I've heard it's really good.
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it.
We're probably gonna wrap it up in like the next 8 minutes. Because I know John has to get going. So we're probably gonna wrap it up in the next 8 minutes, probably end it pretty soon. Just want to finish out these comments, then we're gonna end it. Luke Ponto says, have you guys watched The Marksman starring Liam Neeson? No, I haven't seen it. They want too much for the Blu-ray. They want too much for the Blu-ray. They still want like $30 for that Blu-ray, and I don't think it's worth that much. So that's why I haven't picked it up.
Liam Neeson never really disappoints me, even though most of his movies are the same.
Yeah.
Whenever I watch one, I'll be like, you know what, that was good.
It was. I mean, it's a good one-time watch, and probably never watch again. Like he got a lot of those movies. I think it's gonna be to the point he's gonna be like Dolph Lundgren and just starring in all these straight to DVD movies at a point, because it seemed like, just like you said, most of his movies, I think once Taken came out, they just ran with that. Liam Neeson is good at all this stuff. Every single movie is just like
he instantly turned into an action star, like out of nowhere.
Yeah. I love the first Taken, and like I said, I like The Gray. I did like that too.
I love The Gray.
I think Nonstop is a good watch. Unknown is a good watch too.
Nonstop was cool, but the thing I didn't like about Nonstop is that I figured the movie out like 45 minutes in. Yeah, and that kind of made me upset.
Most of these movies are like that. Like I said, I bought The Commuter and I still haven't seen it. I only bought it because he was in it. But I think I picked it up for like $5 at the.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I like The Commuter better than Nonstop. Okay, even though they pretty much the same movie, I think The Commuter is better.
All right. We got Luke Ponto saying the cheapest new release pickup I got was Let Him Go for $15. I think that's the one with Kevin Costner, if I'm not mistaken. Luke, let me know in the chat. Mr. Rigby said recommendation for movie night: Alita Battle Angel. Are you telling us we recommending that to us? I own it, but I still haven't watched it. Did you buy it?
No, I keep seeing it at Best Buy. and every time I get ready to pick it up, I see something else that I want more. So yeah, I'm gonna get it eventually. And the price keeps going down on it. So
well, it's for it's still the same price over here. It's still $13.99, and that's the only reason why I did pick it up, because it was $13.99. And then two, it comes with the 3D Blu-ray, 4K Blu-ray, and digital copy. Came past it. It comes with all three of those discs, and I love the slipcover. I love the little shiny slipcover. That's the only reason why I did buy it as well. But yeah, I do need to get a watch. I heard it's a very underrated movie, even though James Cameron didn't direct it. Robert Rodriguez did. He produced it, but I need to give it a watch. Ryan says I got the Steelbook. Oh, he did get in the Steelbook. Okay. He said they only had the Steelbook, which was weird. Yeah, I agree. Usually Steelbook is going first, but when I went to Target today, they only had the Steelbook for Psycho 2. They didn't have the slipcovers, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So maybe most people are just getting the slits. Maybe they're not getting the steels or the steel books. Movie Hunter says, have you noticed the banner / mural DC is making starting on the new films from Superman to Man of Tomorrow? If I'm not mistaken, he's talking about the way the spine is, right? Like the way this is, like this.
Yeah.
Like the way this is. I don't know if I like this. I don't know how I feel about the way this is. So plain. It's so plain. It doesn't do anything. Like, where's my Justice?
But when you get all obviously they're gonna release more and more movies under that banner. When you get them, it's definitely gonna look uniform and visually, pleasing. But it's very plain.
Yeah. I was trying to grab a DC movie to obviously give example. Obviously, if you look at this one, they got all different spines and characters at the bottom, which obviously if you put them all together, they still look uniform. Obviously the only thing that probably changed is the DC logo, because I think on that one the DC logo is how the DC logo looked for like between like 2012 up, and then they stopped it again and they changed it again with the DC flapping over the D or something like that. And then obviously now they changed it back to just the DC.
And you know what? I miss the DC logo that was on in the early 2000s.
Early 2000s. I think the last one was The Dark Knight Rises, wasn't it? No.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't on Man of Steel. No, because they changed it over. They changed it over in 2012. Because I think Dark Knight Rises. I think the Dark Knight Rises had the different logo.
Yeah, the one I remember it on the most was Superman Returns, and it actually had Clark taking off the glass. I thought that was so cool. Oh man, I thought that was so. Even though it was only like for 3 seconds, it was very Marvel-esque, especially with they did that for Fantastic Four, and they did that for X-Men: Last Stand, where they showed panels from the actual
comic,
comic,
which I almost said they never did for any of the movies, because I loved when that opening come for X-Men, because you actually see X-Men comics in there.
Yeah, it was excellent. It's excellent.
Yeah. I kind of wish they would just did that for even like for Spider-Man. Spider-Man should have been the first one you see Spider-Man comics in there. That would have been awesome. But obviously we never got that. Next we got Luke Ponto about to answer these last couple questions, and then we're gonna end it. We got Luke. Let Him Go stars Diane Lane and Kevin Costner.
Okay, right. I did see the Blu-ray for that.
Okay, and obviously Movie Hunter was talking about the animated film that is. Yeah, we knew what you were talking about, buddy. That ends it. We're gonna end it right here. Like I said, any more comments? Come on, sorry, we're not gonna answer any more comments or any more questions. That's gonna end it for tonight. Like I said, hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. For me, it was another fun one, in my opinion. I really enjoyed the time with you guys today. John, where can they find you on any type of social medias?
You can find me on IG at Smooth J Stew. Same thing on YouTube, Smooth J Stew. This week, what I have going on, let's see, tomorrow I got my Avengers review going up with my wife, Mrs. Stew. So look out for that. Tuesday, I have my physical media videos. I'll probably do a collection video, and then the Willy Wonka unboxing, whatever. I don't know what I'm going to name that video, but it's going to be focused on Willy Wonka. So that'll be Tuesday. And then probably Thursday, I'll do my Fast 9 review.
Okay. Yeah, everybody go check out his channel. The links will be in the description below. Obviously, you guys know how my weeks go. Like I said, Monday we'll be doing, it's funny, I was thinking in my head, there's going to be no more Fast and Furious reviews. What happened Monday, we end up doing another Fast and Furious review.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's a spoiler review. We're doing that tomorrow. And then Tuesday, Blu-ray hunting, going to pick up that Willy Wonka. And then Wednesday, probably nothing coming from me Wednesday. That day, probably I'll just do nothing and just get my mind cleared and not do any content for YouTube. I need to take a break because if you think about it, I've been doing content basically almost every single day from Friday, Saturday, today, then tomorrow, then Tuesday. So I'm gonna take a break Wednesday. Thursday probably be my complete haul for the month of June. And then that's probably be it for the week. So just gonna be a slow week for me. I don't think I got anything planned for the weekend. I don't think anything is happening. And obviously the 4th is coming up. So nothing will be coming that Tuesday because the 4th. Yeah. I mean, none will be coming that Sunday because I'll be at work because I have to work the 4th. So no content for me Sunday. So no Blu-ray hunting video. I'll obviously replace that with Tuesday. I'll go out and buy Blu-rays. Most likely I probably won't be getting anything because I'll probably be broke. Like I said, hope you guys enjoyed this stream today. John will be hooking us up with the audio versions. He still have to do an audio version for last week's episode. All the links will be in the description. I need to get the links for the Spotify and just put them in the description as well. Follow me on Instagram at Marty__McFly21. There you can find the links to the podcast. I did put in my Linktree app. You can go through there. My link on Linktree. You can go through there and find the audio version if you can't watch it on YouTube. But like I say, if you guys are new to the channel, thank you guys so much. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe for more. Go check out Smooth J Stew's channel, man. He does some really great content. He's starting to do some more physical media content. He got some great reviews on his channel. Go ahead and check
I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers. I think I'm at 76 right now. So I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers. So if you guys can go over to the channel, watch my videos, hit the like button, share, comment, and subscribe. That would be great. I would appreciate that.
Yes, sir. Let's go ahead and get him to 100 subscribers by the end of the year. Help me get to 3K by the end of the year. Hope you guys can help me out with that.
Man, you're going to get to 3K by the end of the week, bro.
I'm hoping. I would love that. Like I said, I appreciate all you guys. I appreciate all the subscribers, man. I really do appreciate all you guys. You guys are amazing. And like I said, we are out in this one, you guys. Peace out.
Stay smooth.